Hey everyone, and welcome to my trombone corner, where I'm going to be teaching you how to get back into playing the trombone after taking a little bit of a break. So let's face it, school's out, Elm is out, we all have mixed feelings about it, but at some point we kind of miss playing music and we want to get back into it. But I'll be honest with you, when I come back to playing after taking a long break, stuff doesn't really happen right. My sound is kind of fuzzy, I'll miss lots of notes. Sometimes my sound doesn't even happen right away and I get that air before there's like the sad sort of tone that starts to come out. And it's just a mess. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 4 things that you can do that'll help you get back into playing music that you like really fast. So step 1 is to literally warm up your instrument by blowing warm air through it. This metal is probably cold from sitting out for a long time untouched. So let's take about 30 seconds to blow warm air through the horn. As you do it, you should feel your mouthpiece start to warm up. Your slide will start to warm up. You might even feel your bell section start to warm up as well. I will blow a few breaths with you, and then I'll give you a chance to pause the video and put some more air through your horn on your own. Pause the video now to put as much air as you need to warm up your instrument. And when you're ready, hit play again and we'll move on to step number 2. All right, so step number 2 is playing long notes on your instrument. That's step number 3. Step number 2 is to buzz on your mouthpiece. We're going to buzz long notes on your mouthpiece. So to do this, make sure that you're sitting up straight or standing up straight, but relaxed. Take a full breath like you're trying to swim across the entire length of a swimming pool in that one breath. And put all that air into a long buzz on the mouthpiece. Let's see how long you can buzz without taking another breath. All right. Some of you might have lasted longer than I did, and if you did, awesome job. Pause the video now and practice doing that a few more times. When you're ready, press play on the video again, and we'll continue with a little bit more buzzing. All right, now that we've buzzed a long note on the trombone, let's buzz some wavy notes. This will get us warmed up even more so that when we go to play on the trombone, it feels really easy and it sounds really nice, and we don't have to deal with that airiness in the beginning or the fuzz. So we're going to buzz some wavy sounds right now by speeding up our air, kind of like it's on the high setting of a fan or like it's a windy storm outside, and then slowing down the air like it's a calm breeze or the low setting on a fan. When you put it into the mouthpiece, it'll sound something like this. Pause the video now to play lots of wavy sirens on your mouthpiece by yourself. See how many waves you can make in just one breath. See how high you can wave that sound, and then see how low you can wave that sound by making your air slower. When you're ready, press play on the video and come back for step number 3. All right, step number 3 is to play some lip slurs on your trombone. Lip slurs are notes that you can play without using any tonguing at all, no articulation. We are just changing notes by changing the speed of our air. Our first lip slur exercise for today is going to be a 2-note lip slur from F to low B flat. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that together on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3. If you're finding this difficult, I want you to notice that the corners of my lips stay clenched the whole time like you would clench a fist. Even when I make my air slower, those corners are still there clenching. They haven't moved at all, and my chin hasn't moved either. I haven't opened my mouth anymore. I haven't changed anything except for the speed of my air. I'm going to do that once up close for you so that you can watch how nothing is changing with a really good view of what's going on my face since I'm so close to the camera. 1, 2, 3. Now, I know that at least one of you is going to say, I saw you move. I totally saw something move. I saw you move something near the corner of your lips. And that is true. It was a very tiny movement. But in order to play this really well, you have to really try to keep everything staying put where it was when you first played that first note. You're going to have to work really hard to keep everything in the same place for that whole slur exercise. All right, pause the video now and practice that slur in all 7 positions. When you're ready to come back to the video, press play again, and we'll do our second lip slur exercise. All right, let's jump into our second lip slur exercise. For this one, we're going to play 3 notes together in one breath. And it's going to sound, the notes are going to be high B flat, middle F, and low B flat. And it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you how that goes up close, so that you can watch my face and see what's moving or what's not moving. 1, 2, 3. All right, and now let's play it together. 1, 2, 3. Pause the video now to practice that 3-note lip slur in first position. And once you get that down pretty naturally, play that lip slur in all 7 positions. I'll demonstrate what that'll sound like right now in case you're wondering. I'm going to play it a little bit faster so you get an idea of what it'll sound like. You know what? Actually, I'm going to play it at the tempo that I'd like you to practice it at. 1, and you can feel free when I'm done to rewind to this point and play it together with me. 1, 2, 3. All right. Press pause now and practice playing that 3-note lip slur in all 7 positions. press play in the video and we will all go ahead to the next step. All right, by now we should probably be feeling pretty warm. Our muscles should be feeling pretty warm. Our trombones hopefully are feeling pretty warm too. And we might even be feeling a little bit tired. If you're feeling tired, this is a good time to take a 1 or 2 minute break. Go listen to a song you really like. Go run a lap around your house. Go do 20 jumping jacks. Do 5,000 push-ups. Just kidding. You can't do that in 22 minutes. And you can't do that in 2 minutes. Okay. Good. Glad I set that straight with myself. Okay. So, after you've taken a break, if you need to, then move on to step 4. Step 4 is to play lots of articulated notes. The exercise we're going to use to do that today is the same exercise we just used for our 3-note slur, which went like this. But we're going to put 8th notes, an 8th note rhythm through those notes. So instead of we're going to turn that into and if you're counting, it'll be 4 notes, 4 notes, 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll sound like this on the trombone. 2, 3. Let's play that together. 1, 2, 3. Pause the video now to practice playing that in first position. Once you get pretty comfortable with it, put it in all 7 positions. I'm going to play this in all 7 positions now so you can hear how that will go. And if you are ready, go ahead and play along with me right now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I hope you made it to all 7 positions. If not, take a look at my trick that I used for playing 7. You'll notice that I'm not holding on to the slide anymore. I am resting it on any fingers that I can get over there. And I'm just holding whatever part of the slide I can reach with the tips of my fingers. You'll even notice that I've pushed my shoulder out a little bit because that gives my arm a little bit more reach. There you go. One really important thing about this is that if you use this technique to play out in 7 positions, where you're pushing your shoulder out and you're using your fingertips to hold whatever part of the slide you can reach, it is really, really important to do some gentle stretches for your shoulders afterwards, just to keep your shoulders moving freely and flexible, because your shoulders are incredibly flexible. They have a huge range of motion, but doing things where you extend your shoulder out really far can actually give you an injury over time, and we don't want that to happen. So after you're done playing lots of things in 7th position, kind of wiggle your shoulders a little bit and reset your posture by making sure that you're standing up really straight and relaxed. Or if you're sitting in a chair, that you're sitting up really straight and relaxed. It really will make a difference for you in the long run. With that, that brings us to the end of our first video. We covered the 4 most important things to do when you're getting back into the trombone after a long break. The first one was warm up your trombone, literally by blowing warm air into it. Step 2 was playing, let me see if I can remember. Aha! Number 2 was buzzing on the mouthpiece. We buzzed long notes and we buzzed long wavy notes. Step 3 was playing lip slurs, and step 4 was playing lots of articulated notes. This warm-up, this warm-up is going to provide you with lots of stuff to practice every day while you're getting back into playing. I highly recommend doing all 4 of these things until you have them memorized, and then doing them every day before you start playing a song. You'll really notice a difference. If you don't notice a difference, actually, I mean, either way, let me know how they go for you. If these are really helpful for you, I want to know that. If there's something in here that feels really difficult, I want to know that too. And I'll work with the other teachers to make sure that there's a way that you can give all of us feedback to let us know what is working and what you still have questions about, or what is still really hard for you. Maybe there's a better way that we can be explaining some of this stuff, and maybe there's other stuff that we can be showing you that we didn't even think about, and all we need to know is that something's really hard for you, and that'll allow us to come up with something more helpful for you. I hope you have a great time practicing all this stuff, and until the next time, happy practicing.